Chapter 15, 53, Thunder Ghost. True Monarch. Translator, Atlas Studios. Editor, Atlas Studios. Central Continent, Heavenly Court. Huff, huff, huff. Fairy Z-Wei was panting roughly. Her pupils shrunk to pin size. Her expression was still filled with fear. It had yet to dissipate. All around her was emptiness. The Grand Rank 8 Immortal Goo House Soul Suppression Hall was already completely gone. Dang Hun Mountain was a secluded domain of heaven and earth, and with its uncountable number of Dao marks, it could rival Rank 9 Immortal Gumbo. The power of its self-detonation was unimaginably terrifying. Soul Suppression Hall did not even have time to respond, and with the explosion occurring from inside, it became a victim of Dang Hun Mountain's explosion. Fairy Z-Wei, however, was completely unharmed. Dazzling starlight surrounded her. It was like she was covered in a thin veil made with stardust. This was Immortal Goo House Star Constellation Chessboard. The Immortal Goo House personally created by Star Constellation, Immortal Venerable. If Star Constellation Chessboard did not take the initiative to protect me, even if I didn't die, I would have been heavily injured. Fairy Z-Wei barely maintained her calm as her eyes narrowed to slits. Her expression was extremely heavy. Dang Hun Mountain was actually tampered with. I did not find anything, even though I inspected it several times earlier. This was probably Spectral Soul Demon Venerable's doing. To deal with Shadow Sect, I have roughly gone through all the Soul Path inheritances in Heavenly Court, but I was still played by Fang Yuan. Heavenly Court's Soul Path Foundation still cannot compare to Spectral Soul Demon Venerable. Furthermore, Star Constellation Chessboard also suffered a lot of damage. Fairy Z-Wei was not injured, but she felt like spewing blood when she thought of the danger and the losses she suffered. Her gaze moved towards the front. Ahead of her was a lump of dense black shadow. It was extremely deep, like a dark pool. It stayed there as black light continuously shone around it. "Spectral Soul," Fairy Z-Wei said hatefully while gritting her teeth. Dang Hun Mountain's soul explosion actually did not injure Spectral Soul. Instead, he benefited from it, hiding and nourishing himself within the countless soul path Dao marks. Dang Hun Mountain's soul explosion method was originally created by him. After the soul explosion, Soul Suppression Hall was destroyed, while Spectral Soul obtained temporary freedom. He did not try to make a blind escape, instead using this huge opportunity to hide himself within the countless soul path Dao marks. Like this, who knew how long it would take before Heavenly Court could soul search him again? Soul Suppression Hall had the ability to soul search, but now it was gone, completely destroyed. And Spectral Soul was using this temporary territorial advantage to recover. Keep dragging it out until your end, Fairy Z-Wei sneered. As long as he was in Heavenly Court, Spectral Soul was like a fish in a jar, unable to escape. Spectral Soul's outcome would not change. But it was rather troublesome for Heavenly Court to get rid of these soul path Dao marks. They would need to spend a long period of time at least. The abyss deep, dark whirlpool did not emit any sound. Spectral Soul still maintained silence. Fairy Z-Wei's fury rose even more. Right at this time, a thunder-like rumbling sound was heard, then flashes of lightning illuminated Heavenly Court. A thunderstorm brewed, lightning flashed and thunder rumbled. There was an abnormal reaction from the immortal graveyard. Back then, when Duke Long woke up, the whole of Heavenly Court shook. I wonder which senior woke up this time. Fairy Z-Wei raised her head and looked at this scene, feeling stunned at first before turning joyous. Rumble. A huge burst of thunder echoed. Tens of lightning bolts flashed in the sky before converging into a lump. The dark blue lightning suddenly exploded, and a human figure jumped out of the lightning sphere. This figure was extremely fast, appearing in front of Fairy Z-Wei almost in an instant. So I did not sense wrongly. Spectral Soul Demon Venerable, you were truly caught. Ha ha ha. This Goo Immortal who had just woken up began laughing loudly. Fairy Z-Wei carefully observed the person. She had a young girl's appearance. She was clad in a pitch-black suit of armor. The armor was ferocious and flamboyant, having sharp, curved spikes and lightning flashing above it. The chest portion of the armor had a dark blue open mouth like that of a giant ghost, and her helmet looked like a monster's head, forming a stark contrast with the girl's delicate and cute appearance. The immortal graveyard was unfathomable. Even Fairy Z-Wei did not know how many great experts were hibernating in there. As for this person, she knew her origin. Immediately, Fairy Z-Wei bowed in greeting. Junior Z-Wei pays respect to Senior Thunder Ghost True Monarch. Hey, what era is this? There is still someone who knows my Jing Lan's honorific title? The black-armored girl gave a slight exclamation of surprise, her gaze moving from the dark whirlpool to Fairy Z-Wei. Fairy Z-Wei's spirits rose. This Jing Lan was a great expert selected from Black Heaven Temple. She mainly cultivated two major paths, Lightning Path and Soul Path. Her two paths did not conflict with each other. This non-conflicting method was her own creation, and she could only do this with Lightning Path and Soul Path. She was an extremely lively Gu immortal, born in Spectral Soul Demon Venerable's time. She was extremely proficient in fighting, and had been one of Heavenly Court's most valuable experts in resisting Spectral Soul Demon Venerable. She had once given huge trouble to Spectral Soul, but after Spectral Soul became a Venerable, he slaughtered countless beings and was unstoppable. She had to gloomily give up and hibernate in the immortal graveyard. Spectral Soul, Demon Venerable had the most murderous nature among the Venerables, but Jing Lan was actually able to stay alive. She definitely had powerful methods. Senior is experienced in dealing with Spectral Soul Demon Venerable. I, Z-Wei, ask for guidance in dealing with this situation. After conversing a while, Fairy Z-Wei bowed again and asked. Jing Lan narrowed her eyes, snorting. If I had all my immortal goo, I could break this tortoiseshell in 33 days. When Gu immortals went to hibernation, almost all would hand over all their immortal goo, aside from some exceptions. After all, these immortal goo needed to be taken care of and fed. Fairy Z-Wei closed her eyes and looked at the information path goo worms in her phantom aperture, after which she looked embarrassed. What's wrong? Jing Lan asked. Some immortal goo which Senior left behind were destroyed because of various reasons, Fairy Z-Wei answered. They were of use to Heavenly Court, so be it if they are destroyed, they served their purpose. Jing Lan smiled, not minding at all as she asked, How many are left? Fairy Z-Wei gave a detailed account. Jing Lan slightly frowned. 3 core immortal goo are gone. Many methods can't be used then. If I have to deal with Spectral Soul now, I will need at least 3 months. Fairy Z-Wei was slightly disappointed. With her methods and the help of Star Constellation chessboard, she would only need over 2 months to resolve this issue and recapture Spectral Soul. How about this? Spectral Soul is captured, but his inheritor has been extremely active. Donghun Mountain's explosion was also his inheritor's work, Fairy Z-Wei informed. Demonic scoundrels, they should all be killed. So you want me to get rid of Spectral Soul's inheritor? Tell me, where is this inheritor? I will flay his skin, pull out his tendons, and bring his head in front of Spectral Soul to let him enjoy the spectacle. Ha ha ha! Jing Lan laughed as her battle intent soared. With Senior making a move, that Fang Yuan will have no hope left. As for his location, Fairy Z-Wei smiled confidently. As long as Senior can wait a while, Junior will deduce it for you.